So welcome to the video. In this video we will talk about the manager's gap no one talk about. So in SAP there are many projects happening and there are many projects have failed. So this is one of the reason, one of the major reason I think, because I have seen many projects going through. I am experienced SAP consultant. I am certified project manager. I have worked in many different projects, Fortune 500 companies, and many cases I have seen the managers who become are like not qualified to become managers. One of my friend used to say, why dumb people become managers? so so this is a reality that I have seen many times, that the project managers, or not project managers, I mean that the person who's responsible for SAP, the person who's responsible, for example, like FICO managers or sales or distribution manager or logistics managers, who are controlling SAP team members, consultants, but they don't understand what is SAP at all. It's like if someone become a manager of like a mechanic shop and telling mechanics how to use this tool and do this with the engine, and that's how you configure, that's how you fix it and all. You cannot tell expert and try to fix things, and when you do you will mess up the engine, right? So something like that is similar to that we can compare with SAP. When the managers are lacking a lot of knowledge, don't understand what are they doing, and they are just like a goofballs, or having good relationship with the C suite, and just trying to control the people as if they are like going out of line. And so let's talk about it. So they never use SAP. So these people never used SAP. They have been in industry for many years. They don't understand what does SAP do and how it is configured and how things are happening. They have just high level knowledge, and they're trying to control people like consultants or project teams and telling them how to do these things. So they can manage it, but if they can try to control a technical person and try to tell them how to do things, that can backfire and make a mess. And that's been happening, and then I have seen many times that they try to blame consultants. They don't understand, then they want the teams to explain them. When they explain to them, they say, oh aha, I understand, now you do this. where they don't have a clue that what are they talking about. They're making things worse. So I talked about the managing mechanics, and so they are already managing basically slides. They're giving weekly decks or monthly decks to higher ups and trying to get it from the teams, and then showcasing them. So and then they're just trying to make a mess out of it. So I think there should be a mandate for them to understand SAP, understand the basics. And I think that could backfire too, because if they know a little bit, then they also try to control the teams and try to tell them. And also that maybe instead of just meetings, then they can see the system and have users take a look at it, instead of managers trying to showcase and then and go after that. So and then they need to follow the advice from experts. So if mechanic is telling that, okay, this is the issue, that's how you need to fix, you don't need like 10 managers over him. No, I tell you this and I give you weekly report and then I make a deck and then explain and this kind of stuff. So there is a lot of overhaul and this happening in this area, where there is like a team manager don't understand, then there is like the bigger picture from the manager, and then there is a bigger manager, and then is many different project managers from. So that make a lot of things murky in the water and then make a mess. so so let's take a look at the next slide. So the deck first and system second. So they focus on their reports. They try to focus on their slides. Okay, that's how we're doing it. This is the methodology we are doing. This week we are doing this and that. So they are just into this, just showcasing this into the like many places in SAP and in non-SAP projects, they highly focus on PowerPoint presentation, where they just don't understand what is really happening on the ground, and the reality is different, and they try to showcase to higher management. So that is a big gap, where the bigger team, bigger higher ups don't see. They only see the PowerPoint presentation, weekly reports, and monthly report or quarterly report, and this kind of stuff, where they just show the things, but in reality things are different. So, and they just trying to patch up things and try to tell teams and try to force team, and so the consultants never will say anything, and the team will never say, because they have to follow the managers and the bigger managers. Bigger managers will come into the team and then make a big thing. So, all right. So fix on weekly deck review for config test. So there are like many times that only PowerPoint presentations are going on. They are never in the project. Only before go live there will be like a user acceptance testing. So that's happening, where users are getting involved. But I think there should be, there's a lot of spaces before their users should be involved, and users should be there. But I think companies are following from the big names. Companies to need to follow this way, and what end up happening is more than 70 to 90% projects you can see online, there's reports they failed subjectively and objectively. And there are a lot of drawbacks in this, but a lot of politics are happening. But in reality, when you see things, that is not happening. So every time when a project go live, users are left with very little or no training, and they're just giving like a small paper cut so paper cut training, which don't help it. So many projects I have been there where training time is like less than few weeks, and after that the team go away and users start to struggle, and a lot of tickets come in. I think that is the job guarantee for managers, to do this kind of way. So in this video I can go on and on, but I will just say that there's like a lot of gap in between the managers and the users are happening, because of the managers are lacking knowledge. They don't understand, and they try to control it, and they just have their weekly and monthly meetings, and what happening on the ground, it is never understood by them, because they don't know SAP. They just know the management, and then try to like a top down approach, look down, shoot down kind of stuff. And so they never understand. And like I will give you example. I went to the project, I was working, and the manager come and then try to tell us how to do things in config, which is not an SAP. And they try to tell us just like that. If the mechanic is working on the car, and then you go there and try to tell him, no, don't put spark plugs here, and so he don't understand what's really going on, and try to make things up, and making a mess. So that's, I have seen many times that they try to intervene without understanding and knowledge, and when they understand a little bit, then make a mess out of it, because they need to follow advice from experts who've been doing it for many years. Maybe follow advice from SAP best practices. These kind of things are there. But so that is my just we will continue this talk and I can and then I can talk about it. So we can continue from the training side of it, how training is a big factor. The projects are not going through, and a lot of issues are happening. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I would like to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Thank you very much.